Hi, everyone. A pleasure to have you join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Texas Longhorns.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
So the Wolverines starting five. Freak, he's in at point guard. Ellis is out there with Smith. Then it's Jones, and it's Crawford at the 2 spot.
You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard in addition to the leadership, too.
And, guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that. But guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important. Freak is a floor general in their mold.
Guys, it's almost impossible to think about Michigan basketball and not think of the Fab Five. I mean, one of the most storied recruiting classes ever. They were dominant in their tenure here at Michigan.
Freak with it. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Screen by Ellis. Goes up the baseline. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Turner with a screen on Smith. Here's Ford. An easy layup after coming off the pin.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. And it's Crawford top of the key. Jones dishes to Freak. Smith trying to break loose. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Jones.
And Freak has really come out blazing here in the first half. He's absolutely imposing his will on the opponent.
And, Greg, that's what great college players do. I mean, they control the game and really make the opposing defenses adjust to them.
A platoon swap here for Texas. Here's Rush. And Jefferson sends it back. Here's Freak. Flash is checked in for Freak. Texas trails by 4. On the court for the Longhorns. They've got Doherty. Edwards is out there with Turner. And it's Thornton in at the 2-guard spot. Doherty against Jones. Here's Edwards. Texas no good that time either.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Freak kicks to Ellis. Michigan moving it around. Jones for 3. That's good. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
There's a screen. Takes a 3. Here's Turner. And good work on the boards. That picks. Turner's got his first basket of the night. Now here's Freak. Edwards defending. Passes to Wright. Right side Jones. Dishes it to Freak. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. Turner's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Doherty kicks to Edwards. 55 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to Doherty. Pass to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Thornton. Lets it go with a 3. And Wright pulls it down. The Wolverines leading by 5.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
All right, come on, let's lock it up, fellas, lock it up.
And so he makes both from the line.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And stolen by Freak. It's rebounded by Warwick.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Goes up on the wing. And the shot falls short this time. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Wolverines leading by 7. And don't go. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And while there is a little bit of distance between the two teams, one big run could close the gap in a hurry.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. In order to hold on to this lead, they'll need to keep going to Freak to get things working for them offensively. His play in the second half of this game, critical.
On the court for Michigan. Freak, he's in at the point. Smith is out there with Ellis. Then it's Jones. And it's Crawford at the 2.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
And a wide open look for Freak. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Freak's got the first field goal of the second half for the Wolverines.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That was not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about it, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak. He doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
And the Longhorns making a change here. Davis is checked in. The Wolverines also changing it up. Taylor's checked in for Smith. And Flash is subbed in for Jones. And we've seen Durant go on to do great things in the NBA, but he had that one magical season with the Longhorns.
Yeah, you go back to his freshman year, he was player of the year. The first freshman to achieve that status. Absolutely dominated in every way on the floor. You knew the NBA was in his future immediately.
And Texas making a change here. Rush is checked in. Here's Freak. And the Wolverines another 3.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
There's the dish to Davis. Ellis outside. Rush the pass to Davis. The drive by Ellis. Great tee that time from Freak. The Wolverines leading by 9. Here's Flash. And Davis pulls it down. And here's Texas. Davis sets a screen. Blair dishes to Davis. Rush gets the bucket.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And Michigan has possession. They've led by as much as 10. They set the screen to the wing on the left. Back to Taylor. And there's another one for the Wolverine.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Texas calls timeout.
Here is Blair. Inside, here's Turner. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
We've got Hudson. He's out there with Turner, and it's Blair in at the point guard position. Oh, and a fast break now for the Longhorns. Richmond no good. The Wolverines leading by 7. Now here's Freak. Outside, Jones. Michigan moving it around to the left wing. Freak kicks to Knight. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. Hits the three-point bomb.
Settle down.
Freak's got the lead up to 10 now for the Wolverines.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
So both teams making some changes here.